What is up, y'all? This is Bolt the Zebra, friends with Shunzi and Scar. I want to do a fan fiction based off of this while I'm in the Ford Model A because it sounds really good in here. I'm going to try my best. I'm sorry I'm shaking the camera because I'm holding my phone to show this image as I'm telling the story. So, guys, I'm going to try my best. But here we go. Abandoned, um, Animal Kingdom. As you may know, there's a place called Animal Kingdom. It's a park in Disney World that people go to. They go to this theme park every year. Most people don't even think that these Disney characters, there's a lots of characters to see and meet. Well, there's one thing in Animal Kingdom that people don't understand. There's secrets in that place that you never knew the Animal Kingdom had. Well, what is that? Well, they did some tests. Animal Kingdom was doing some behind the tests where they were trying to resemble the animals from Lion King in real life, real characters to make them look real, to make the lions look like the lions from the movie, The Lion King, and the characters Timon and Pumbaa, the hyenas, and all that. Disney was doing a lot of testing, but it turns out this was a secret thing that they were doing. Well, I discovered it one day as I was in Animal Kingdom. So I was just a normal Disney, a millennial, not a Disney adult, just a Disney millennial that enjoyed the theme parks that went there every once in a while. Now, I always like to bring my old camera equipment, my gear. Now, I was an antique collector. I like to film with my old VHS camcorder. I have an old camera from 1985. Really old camera, RCA. And I love to go explore, to take videos of the theme park with this old camcorder. One day I went to go to Animal Kingdom, and I decided to walk around the theme park, walk around Animal Kingdom. As I'm walking around Animal Kingdom, I remembered that there was a spot in Animal Kingdom that most people do not go, and only the workers go. Well, I decided to go explore this place. So, as I was walking around with my camcorder on my shoulder, videotaping, I walked around for a couple of hours filming the animals, filming the rides, and I had to put my camcorder in my lap to go on the Avatar boat ride. Well, I did film the Avatar boat ride with my 1985 VHS camcorder, and then for the flight passage, my VHS camera was in the wherever compartment was. So after I got off the flight of passage, I decided to film more with the VHS camera because I couldn't film the flight of passage because my camera was too big, of course, because of big VHS camcorders. So I decided to walk around Disney. I mean, the Animal Kingdom. As I'm walking, I see this door that says employees only. At first glance, I follow there. I'm like, should I do this? Now, I see a lot of Disney abandoned explorers exploring deep parts of Disney World. Like Adam the Woo will talk about abandoned places in Disney, and you got you got these other abandoned Disney people exploring things. Well, turns out this door I was going to was covered in leaves, spider webs. It was look. So as I'm walking down, as I look at the door, I'm looking left and right for cast members. Sure enough, none of them were there. There was barely people walking, and I decided to, go walk in. As I'm walking in, the lights were dim. I shut the door very quickly. I hit the record button on my VHS camcorder. As I'm recording, my microphone is still picking up. The old camera from the 1985, the tube light was picking up on the camcorder. As it's picking up, it's starting to show the image of my viewfinder. Finally, the viewfinder and my camcorder starts picking up the image. I started walking very, very slow down. I'm in Animal Kingdom. I'm not in Disney. I'm in Animal Kingdom. So as I'm walking down this big corridor, it's big. At this point, I'm getting nervous. As it's pitch black, there's dimming neon lights. It looks like something out of the back rooms. As I'm walking very slow, going, hello? Hello? Is anybody here? No one has an answer. It was playing this creepy music. I guess they must have left running from Animal Kingdom. Sound like an old cassette player, just like an old slow record playing this old music. It was creepy as hell. As I'm walking down with my VHS camera recording, I'm like, where the hell am I? Next thing you know, I get down to the end of the hall. There's another door. And it says, Animals remake of Lion King characters. For real life Lion King characters. I zoom in with the camcorder, adjusting the focus on my VHS camera. As I'm doing it, I'm like, what the hell? I open the door. And as I open the door, I open the door and it was spider webs. The lights don't turn on at all. As I'm walking through, I start to see something in horror. Forgotten, abandoned characters. It turns out Disney was trying to reincarnate the Lion King characters into real life animals. Like Simba, Scar, Timon and Pumbaa, and all these other characters. And the hyenas. As I'm walking, I'm in shock. I see a real lion. Looks like Simba. Mufasa. That looks old. Another one. 3 hyenas. Banzai, Shanzi, and Ed. They were in the cage. Shaken to death. I guess they've been there for so long they were starving. They've been feeding them, but not that much. They were behind a cage. I started crying in tears seeing this. I'm shaking the VHS camera. As I'm moving the camcorder left and right, I see Timon and Pumbaa. Oh my God. As I say, why would Disney do this? As I say, I walk over to Timon and Pumbaa. I'm like, oh man. And next thing you know, there he was. Mufasa. And the older version of Simba was next to his father. They were breathing and moving around, but they were on their sides. I look at them and they look peaceful, but they look like they were not eaten in days. Then I saw it. My VHS camera, my RCA 1985 camcorder on the VHS. As I'm looking through the viewfinder, the camera light picks up Scar as I see him in the flesh. Oh my God. Is that Scar? I say, oh my God. Scar! Next thing you know, Scar was breathing. His eyes were not moving. His ears were moving a little bit. You could tell he was weak. He didn't eat for days. You could tell he was... I started crying because Scar was my favorite character. He was my favorite character. How can they let Scar be like this? As I say, I set the camcorder on the ground. As I set the camcorder on the ground, I step inside the cage that Scar was in. The older lion, Simba, and Mufasa, they started getting up on their legs very slow, walking over to Scar's cage. And the three hyenas were doing the same thing. They were walking to Scar's cage. They see me walk. They see me getting on my knees. And Scar was laying down, like in this picture. The camcorder was recording still every motion of me talking to Scar. As I was like talking to one of the horses I used to work with. Scar? Scar? Scar, are you okay? Scar, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. The VHS camera is picking up my movements as I'm looking at Scar. Scar, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Scar's eyes barely open. All Scar could see is a blur of a light, a bright light from my VHS camcorder. But yeah, I get down on my knees, I grab him. I'm rubbing my hand against his mane. Trying to comfort Scar, but Scar was weak. He looked like he didn't eat for days. And he needed... Scar, here. All right, I'll go to part 2 of this fan fiction because I go to do 15 minutes. Let me go to part 2.